I'm just going to say hello to everyone and make sure you can hear me clearly. I'll start with you, Jonathan. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Lance. I'm great.
Yes,
Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm fantastic, thanks. Everything is good. Welcome. And Jonathan, are you going to be busy today?
Yeah. Finish the lesson. I will go to bed, take a break, and then
Yeah.
I will be going my busy day today. Yeah, busy day.
All
Starting my work.
right. Right. So you're working later. So excellent. Well, it's great to have you here, Jonathan. Thank you for joining. I will
Thank
also
you.
welcome Luke. Good morning, Luke. How are you? Hi, Luke. Good morning, sir. How are you today? I'm so sorry, Luke. Your voice is very low. Can you try to move closer to your microphone for me?
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yeah, it's a little better. Still pretty quiet, but I will. Maybe the IT can help us with that. And how about you, Luke? Are you starting your day or are you ending your day?
Um, Actually to say, I have slept for 3 hours and
Oh,
awake, and I can't go to sleep again. So I just here for a class.
right.
Really?
Okay. Well, it's great that if you wake up and you can't fall back asleep, it's nice that you can join us and learn some English. And maybe after 1 hour of practicing with me, you will be ready to sleep again, right?
Maybe. Thank you.
I think so. Let's give you lots of speaking practice, and then you'll be ready to sleep and have a rest, I think. Thank you, Luke. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining. And I'm also going to welcome Xiaohai.
Yeah.
Hi, Xiaohai. How are you?
Hi. I remember I have meeting you. This again have you come in you listen. Do you remember?
Right.
I,
I remember, Xiaohai. I remember.
yeah. Oh, where are you from,
That was a
teacher?
long time
sorry,
ago.
I forget. Where are you from?
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
I'm from Canada.
Next month I traveling in Canada. Banff.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to Banff?
Gasport National Park. Oh, very beautiful. Really beautiful. And the Vancouver and the Vancouver Island.
Right.
Yeah. But now I live in California.
Wow.
I live in California.
Now you're in.
Yeah, so my city is morning. It's morning. Yeah.
You're traveling to so many beautiful places.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Lake Louise, very beautiful. Louise.
Well, I'm happy. Lake Louise. That's
Lake
right.
Louise,
Lake
very
Louise.
beautiful.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy you're enjoying your trip, Xiaohai.
Yeah.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Welcome to Canada. I hope you have an amazing trip
Yeah.
in Lake Louise and Banff and Vancouver Island. And I also hope you have a great session with me. Welcome aboard, everyone. We're talking all about hobbies today. Now, does anyone know what a hobby like scrapbooking means? Has anyone heard of scrapbooking before?
Yeah, I see.
Scrapbooking is a special type of hobby. Scrapbooking is all about arranging your pictures or other documents related to your vacation and putting them in a book. So some people might like to try this hobby of scrapbooking, and maybe some people will not want to try it. But what we can do today, everyone, is we can focus on the topic of hobbies. Tell me about some of your hobbies. Tell me what's some hobbies that you would like to try, okay? So that's what we can do today. All right. So let's see here. Can everyone hear my voice clearly? Is my voice loud and clear? Is it? Okay. I just want to make sure that my voice is loud enough for everyone to hear. Okay. So we're going to. Oh, I know.
Okay, this should be much better for you. Can everyone hear this? Okay. This should be better. This should be a better sound quality for everyone. We're going to get started with some of the warm-up questions. And Jonathan, you can choose a question on this page and answer it for me, okay?
Sure. The first one,
Sure.
what is your favorite things to do on a rainy day? For me, I preferred I would like to read a book or watch a movie in a rainy day.
Great. So, do you find some people hate rainy days? Do you hate them, love them, or don't care?
I don't care. Yeah.
Okay. Why not?
A rainy day is just normal actually.
Okay.
That
And why is
have yeah, pardon.
So it's normal. So what do you mean? You mean does it rain all the time?
Because not always sunny day, of course, have the rainy day. So it's the normal natural things, you know. So
Right.
you don't need too much take care. You just follow them. Yeah. The weather is okay. Yeah.
Right. So
Because
but we're-
you can't control the weather why you don't enjoy them. Yeah.
Right, exactly. You can't control the weather. What we can do is we can maybe just make a different plan, right? So
Yeah.
I think rainy days can be relaxing, right?
Yeah.
Sure. And I used to hate rainy days, but now I prefer a rainy day over a hot day. I think it's better if it's rainy. I don't like weather that's too hot. I'm from Canada, right? So I don't like
Yeah.
hot weather.
How about the weather in the temperature in Canada?
Like today,
Yeah.
like the temperature today. Okay, so it's very hot this time of year. Yesterday, you know, in Canada in the summer, the temperature goes up and down, up and down. So, for example, yesterday it was about 26. Today it will be, or I should say it is around 32 degrees. So that's quite hot, right?
Oh, that's
but-
okay.
Yeah, but tomorrow it will be in the 20s again. So, you know, sometimes it's in the middle of the 20s, and sometimes it's in the low 30s, and sometimes it's in
It changes
the
a lot.
mid-30s. It does change a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's in the mid-30s. It can be I live in a very hot city. In my city, it can be as hot
Calgary?
as 35. That's right. How did you know that?
Because our last teacher is from Canada. She's my family teacher. Yeah, he told me a lot about Canada things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talked a lot.
Right, so you know Canada pretty well, yeah. So I live very close to Calgary, and Calgary is in a very hot area of Canada.
Oh,
It's very
you live
hot,
in Calgary.
very cold.
Yeah, very beautiful.
I don't live in Calgary, but I live near
Oh,
Calgary.
near the Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Calgary,
yeah, that's
near
right.
the
It can be
Banff.
35 or 36 degrees in Canada in the
That's
summer.
close to it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, very close to it. So how about for you, Jonathan? What's the weather like right now?
Today is running there, and the temperature is like you live in. Yeah, now the night. I live in Shanghai of China. The temperature is
Oh, okay.
26 degrees now, and
Okay.
the day, the sun maybe the higher will 20, 26 or 20. I think it's maybe 20, 25. Yeah, the most more degree.
Okay, so we 26, we're 25 at the most. That's very cool. That's very cool. Because I thought Shanghai was hotter than
Yeah, in there because this is night.
Oh yeah, right.
You know.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it cools down at night, right?
Yeah.
I've been to Shanghai before. I lived in Shanghai in
Wow.
2007.
Oh.
Yeah, I taught English there in 2007.
Which area have you been?
Well, I was in Shanghai, so I lived in Pudong.
Oh yeah, I knew.
I don't remember exactly the district. You know, it's difficult.
It's Chinese.
For foreigners.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's difficult for foreigners to remember the different districts.
Yeah, I got it.
Most
can
foreigners
understand.
only know Puxi and Pudong, right?
Yeah.
So I lived in Pudong, pretty close to Lujiazui.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
nice city.
cool.
I love Shanghai very much. It's a great place.
Thank you.
Very, very nice city. But it was really hot for me in the summer. I think it was difficult for me to handle the hot weather. I'm going to check with Luke here. Hi, Luke.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Luke, it's your turn. You can choose any question you like.
Yeah, so I think I'd like to choose just say Miss Johnson.
Sure. Yeah, it's a good question.
I think favorite thing ingredient day is
Okay.
yeah, maybe you have just waited to buy back and this is voice hungry and
Right.
you can remember something past. You can think of some thing that you can
Right.
just
Sure.
so I think I just want to enjoy the reading time of that.
Exactly. That's very interesting. So when you were speaking, I was thinking of many different things. One of the things that we can say, everyone, is we can say, make the most of something. Has anyone ever heard that before? Make the most of something. I want to introduce some conversational vocabulary today, everyone, and we can try practicing with you. So, to make the most of something means to try to get the best possible experience from something, especially something that is not easy to enjoy. So, for example, we could say the winter in Canada is very unpleasant and inconvenient,
But summer is very
we
beautiful.
can try to make the most of the situation and try to, enjoy winter activities or enjoy the comfort of our warm homes, etc. So when we try to make the most of something, we're basically just trying to enjoy something, even though it might not be what we want to do, or maybe we want different weather. This is great. So, yeah, and you can remember the past. That's right. So, it sounds, Luke, it sounds like you think rainy days are very relaxing, right? Okay.
Really is not depends on really day in Beijing. So if there's some rainy day, I really enjoy this.
Oh, I see. So not very many rainy days there. It doesn't rain much in Beijing?
Especially the winter. It's very, very
Oh, really? Okay. Well, similar to where... So Beijing is quite dry then?
yeah. Dry heat and windy heat.
Oh, I see.
Winter it is very dry. Usually
Okay.
use water machine to make snow. To make it really in your house.
Oh. A water machine.
How to say? Just to add some vapor.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean. We use this in Canada too. We have to use, it's called a humidifier, okay?
Yes.
Hum-
Right, yes.
Humidifier.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really want.
Right. So you're very welcome. Yeah, so the humidifier is a machine that has water in it, and it produces vapor and puts it into the and makes the air in your home humid. Yeah, so we use humidifiers in Canada too. Not everyone has a humidifier, but many people do. And so the adjective is humid, right? Humid is the adjective for a wet climate with a lot of water in the air. And you don't get much rain in the winter because it's usually snow, right? Not very much, right? But if water does fall down, it's going to be in the form of snow, right? Sure. How about thunderstorms? Do you ever have thunderstorms in Beijing, Luke?
Yes, in windy season,
Yeah.
lots of thunderstorms.
Oh, really?
It's really fluid in life. So when especially if you drive, if you Beijing,
Yeah.
or from Beijing to cities, you better don't take
Okay. Okay, interesting. So the flights might be delayed or canceled because of the storms, right? Okay. Okay. So you said something like there are a lot of thunderstorms. It really, what did you say here? It really something the something. Like it really influences people a lot or something like that? Oh, okay. So it really affects. We could say it really affects. Yeah, it really affects the flights. We could maybe say that, right? We could also say it interferes, right? It interferes with a lot of flights. That would be another way to express this idea. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Great. Yeah. So. I also love rainy days. If it rains every day for a week, we can get really sick of rain after a week of rain every day. But once in a while, a rainy day is a beautiful thing. I totally agree with that. All All right, now let's ask Xiaohai next. Xiaohai, you can choose any question
Oh,
you like on this page.
I choose the number 4. Do you have any special habits you do that you want to share with the class? I like traveling. The last 2 months I traveling in America, San Francisco, Washington D.C., Boston, Maine, Arcadia National Park, and this month I fly from San Francisco to Calgary Airport, International Airport, U City, and drive a car to Banff, sleep in Banff. Banff, very beautiful town, little town, very beautiful. Yeah, and visited the Lewis Lake and have lunch in Lewis Lake, the hotel, the hotel, and go to the Jasper National Park. Jasper. The Columbia Ice Field. The Columbia Ice Field, and then go to the Vancouver, and Vancouver visited the Whistler, the Winter Olympic. Whistler, yeah, beautiful little town. Winter Olympic, and the Victoria City,
Right.
and the very beautiful garden. The beautiful garden in the Victoria City, very beautiful. The next week, we visited the Portland, Oregon, Portland, Portland, Oregon, near the Washington State, Oregon.
Oh, Oregon.
Portland,
Portland, Oregon. Okay.
Oakland. Oh, I like take a picture.
Portland, Oregon.
I like take a picture. I like photography. So I took the many the picture, and I uploaded my picture to the traveling website. I can show everybody. You can visit my
Right.
book. Have a the picture.
You have a travel vlog.
Yeah, travel book. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Travel blog,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So you post. You can say I post my pictures
My picture
on
on
a travel website or a traveling website. And you also have a blog. So a blog can tell the story of travels, right? You really love to travel. So you're traveling everywhere.
Yeah.
And now you're in California, right?
Yeah, I in the Silicon Valley. Oh, I come here 2 months.
In Silicon Valley.
The 2 months ago I come here because now I am retired, so I have an opportunity. I have many time traveling. I come here to see my son. My son working in here. I come here to see my son and traveling.
Fantastic. Oh, and your son lives in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Beautiful place, right? California is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, California has some beautiful mountains too, right?
Yeah,
So maybe you can
use
go
me
hiking in the mountains of California.
Yeah, use me
Excellent. Excellent. Great. Well, I'm so happy you're enjoying yourself. And of all the places you told us, for example, you went to Banff, Whistler, Lake Louise. Do you recommend all of these places? For example, is it necessary to see Lake Louise, Banff,
Lake
Jasper,
Jasper.
or I should say Banff, Whistler, and Jasper? Like, for example, would you recommend Jasper to everyone? Because most people don't go to Jasper, right?
The Columbia Ice Field. We stayed Columbia Ice Field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the Columbia Ice Field,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So would you recommend Jasper, and would you recommend the Columbia Ice Field?
Yeah.
I think it's a very beautiful place. You've traveled to almost all of the best places in Canada, I think. Well, welcome back to Canada.
I think
And I hope you have some
I
great
think
travel.
this time I visited Canada East Coast. Yeah, East Coast. Toronto.
You want to visit the East
Quebec.
Coast.
Yeah.
Maybe you would be interested in Prince Edward Island. Have you heard of Prince Edward Island or PEI?
Oh, yeah, I see. I hope next time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the east, yeah, the east coast, east coast. Yeah, I hope.
Right. Exactly. So you might want to there if you're interested in seeing the east coast of Canada. Prince Edward Island is an interesting place to see. I've never been there before, but I have met people who have traveled to Prince Edward Island, and they said it was nice. But of course, Rocky Mountains are the #1 place to see in Canada, right? We're going to take a look at some of these readings, everyone. We're going to do some reading practice, but we're going to focus mostly on conversation practice today. Jonathan, you're next. You can read everything on this page for me.
Okay. Introduction. We all have the photographs, memorable pictures, and other personal. Sorry?
I'm sorry about that. That was a mistake.
Okay, fine. And other personal items that we want to preserved. Scrapbooking provides the opportunity to collect, arrange, and display our most precious memories in a fun and exciting way. Unlike most hobbies that are expensive to start up and need tons of equipment, skateboarding is a more straightforward hobby requiring a blank book, glue, scissors, and your favorite pictures and personal items. Let's have a look at scrapbooking.
Good. Thank you, Jonathan. That's a great start to this lesson. So this is what we're going to talk about today, everyone. Please wait a moment for me. I will return in 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. Please wait a moment for me. I will be back. I'm so sorry for the delay.
What happened? Hello?
Hello?
Why? preserve, preserve, skip, skip working, start, start up.
All right, I am back. Thank you for being
No
patient,
problem.
gentlemen. We can extend the session and make sure we don't lose any time. All right. Thank you for waiting patiently. Let's take a look at the pronunciation and practice our pronunciation together. This word is preserve.
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 Good. Good. And then we're going to practice here. R starts.
Start.
Okay. Good. Stretch that R sound with me. R start.
Start.
Perfect. Perfect. And this word here, scrap. It's a scrap. Scrapbooking.
Scrap.
Booking.
Book.
Scrap.
Perfect.
Scrap.
Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds great. Now, does anyone have any questions about these vocabulary? If questions, please ask me. And don't have any questions, we will continue. And we're going to do these vocabulary. Luke, you can read the first one for me and definition.
Remembering something that is special.
Perfect. And Xiaohai?
Preserve. Keeping something in good condition.
Good. And this next one is memoir. Jonathan? Memoir.
Memoir. Something used to express personal information.
Right, so it's going to be like this. And it sounds like war. Memoir.
Memoir.
Memoir. Good. Memoir is basically some writing that you do to tell stories about your life and your experiences. So you can find books that are memoirs written by famous people. And this next one, Luke, trinket.
Trinket.
Little value.
Good, perfect. And next one, Xiaohai.
Infinite. Lasting forever or not running out.
Good. You can stress the first syllable.
Infinite.
Infinite. Perfect. There you go, Jai. Perfect. That's right. Next one, Jonathan.
Crowd. To make objects of people in one place.
Perfect. And Luke. Accentuate.
Highlighting the most important part.
Perfect. Yeah, so an example of accentuate might be, for example, we could say this blue shirt really accentuates your blue eyes, okay? Or something like that. So we might use it in this way. It's a verb, okay? And Xiaohai, you can read the next one for us.
Stationery. Rating and office material.
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 That's right. Good. That's right. Material. Good. Perfect. Hope pronunciation sounds good, everyone. Any questions, please ask. If you don't have any questions, we can continue. And Luke, you can read this page for us.
Okay. What is practice? Basically, cooking is making a large memoir
Memoir.
or photo album brain photographs and other objects you want to preserve. This includes wedding invitations, photo leaves, and even jewelry trinkets sets have a symbolic meaning. These photos are arranged into
Categories.
categories and stuck textbook using pens,
Glitter.
glitter, and the highlighters to decorate the page. Skipping can be done with friend, family. To sign
Signify.
signify a special event, just click along the button.
Perfect. Okay, excellent reading here. We're just going to practice these words together. Everyone follow me, okay? So this one sounds like war. War. Memoir.
Member.
Good. Memoir. This word comes from French, everyone, okay? That's why it's so strange. It's actually the French word for memory. Okay? But in English, it has a special meaning. Okay, and let's read this one together, everyone. Category.
Category.
Categories.
Category.
Signify.
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 Good. Signify. So you can see many words in English, right? We have, for example, significant, important. We have sign, right? Gives information about something important. Signify,
Signify.
verb, right? To show something or mean something important. So all of these words are related to each other, right? If you have any other questions, please let me know. And if not, we're going to continue. As you can see, everyone, scrapbooking includes many things. Pictures, maybe an airplane kit, maybe some leaves, flowers, anything that you find that is significant for you. Anything that you can find that's meaningful to you, you can put in scrapbook. Okay, now let's take a look at another page here, and Shahai,
Okay.
you can read this one for us.
Yeah. Preparing from scrapbooking. They are amongst infinities possibilities on how to start a scrapbook, and the people get overwhelmed overwhelmed and end up closing the pages of their plans before you go and
Albums.
before you go and stick everything to a page. Stop and consider what the purpose of your scrapbooks is. Do you want to highlight special family Christmas, put an friendship memoir together, or add photo of the funniest family moment. Having a chance and idea for your scrapbook makes it easy to play your scrapbook.
Thank you very much, Shahai.
Hi.
Good. Okay, so we have some interesting words on this page, everyone. I'm going to practice some pronunciation. Everyone follow me and practice with me. Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Good. Perfect. If someone is overwhelmed, That means it means that something is
Too much.
for someone to handle. Okay.
Too much.
Yeah. Some people are overwhelmed when they try
Overwhelmed.
to learn a new language, right? Learning a new language, people can feel overwhelmed. Oh, it's too much, it's too difficult, I cannot do it. So that's overwhelmed. Some people feel overwhelmed when they're making a scrapbook because so many things they can do, so many possibilities, so many choices. Let's practice this word an album.
Album. Album.
Good. Good. And this one again, memoir.
Memoir. Memoir.
Memoir.
Memoir.
Good. Next one here, moments.
Moment. Moment.
Good. Theme.
Thing. Thing.
Theme.
Thing.
Good. So when you're doing a scrapbook, you might want to have a theme for your scrapbook. And a theme is a topic
Something.
that we use for the style of thing. So for example, if I say our party is going to have an Egyptian theme, that means we will use Egyptian style for everything. Okay, so that's what it means if we have a party or a theme for the book. All right, this page has a lot of vocabulary on. If you have any questions,
No.
if not, we'll continue. And we're going to take a look at some other questions. I want to give you more speaking practice. Okay? So I'm going to add one extra question. Question number 4 is, what are some hobbies that you would like to start doing? Okay? It's another choice. Now I'm going to, this time I'll do Xiaohai, Luke, and then John. So Xiaohai, you're first. You can choose any question you like on this page.
Does scrapbooking sound like a funny hobby? Yeah, I think it's really fun.
Fine.
Like, my wife, he like scrapbooking when my son were children. He scraped the my son photo from my son was born to 10 years. Oh, every week, every month, every year. So now we can often look the scrapbook. It's really interesting. We can remember my son, he was children. It's really interesting. It's a nice remembrance.
Right. So it's that's why it's a scrapbook, right? Because it helps you remember some details about your life, right? Yeah, sure. So your wife does scrapbooking. How about you, Xiaohai? Would you like to try scrapbooking for your travels? Because many people will scrapbook for their travels.
Before have the internet, I like travel and to get my photo in the scrapbook. But now have the internet.
Right.
I use the travel book in online.
Right. Yeah, that's easier, right?
Yeah.
It's easier than scrapbooking. Yeah, that's right. So a travel blog, I guess a travel blog is a digital scrapbook, right? It's digital scrapbooking.
Yeah,
Using
it's digital
computers
as
to
a
make
crap.
digital
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. And how about you, Luke? You choose any question you like on this page.
Um, yeah, I see. I think Spanish maybe funny topic, and I think I will have a try because it is future.
Sure.
But yes, I know there's so many innovation you can get. Take a photo just from your mobile phone anytime, everywhere. There are so many photos and some
Yeah.
things in your camera. So if I have a try, I well aware. I should be aware that I must choose the thing camera. Yeah, so there are no scenes. Maybe everything, every important thing I will have take it in mind.
Okay. Right.
Maybe
So,
about maybe about my job, maybe about money. Thing is important for me. It's worthy to remember.
right.
I
Okay. So we can maybe say anything worth remembering, right? Could be included in the scrapbook. Perfect. Right. So, yeah. So while you were talking, thought of something. It would be interesting to try going, like for example, on a vacation, and imagine making a rule. Imagine making a rule that you could only make X amount of pictures for the trip. Let's say maybe 25. Okay, 25 photos for a 1 week trip. So when we have limitations, sometimes that's a good thing. Do you know what I mean, Luke? Because what you were talking about is everything you see, right? You would only include pictures of the most, or include pictures of the most important things.
I will choose the best photos from a lot of photos. And
Right.
yes, I think so. The number will limited to least. Yes.
Right.
A photo with just a sight you can remember everything about. It is worse. If the photo
Right.
is too many, maybe it will make you confused.
Or overwhelmed, right? Right. So in English, we like to say less is more sometimes, right?
Yes, exactly.
And yeah, so like you said, choose the photos that are truly worth remembering. Also choose some things that can help you remember things, right? Because
Maybe I will write something near the photo, near something.
exactly.
About my feeling at that time. Yes, maybe about some exploration about or something.
Right.
Yes. If after several years when you see the photo or something and just look at the notes, you will find it's funny. It's really interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Right, because sometimes if you leave notes, years later when you look back on that picture, there might be some detail related to the picture or the experience that you've included, and sometimes we forget these small details. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start writing more and making notes because, like you said, it can really help us. It can bring back the memories in a much better way. So I think this is a great idea for everyone to do. And you can even do it in English too. You can do an English scrapbook in the English language with notes in English, and that can give you more chances to think about what's happening in your life in English and practice in English. Well, I'm also going to ask Jonathan. Jonathan, you can choose any question you like on this page.
Let me think. Does scrapbooking sound like scrapbooking sounds like a fun hobby? Yes, it does. Because you can easier to put something in or some picture more interesting or significant for you. Preserve or protect them forever. A long time ago, when you watching them again, it will maybe inspire you a good memory you have. Yeah.
So it could bring back a good memory.
I think you will be happy and appreciate using it. Yeah.
Exactly. So we say you will feel happy, and you will be glad that you did it. Exactly. Perfect. Now, this is what we like to say in English, everyone. We like to say it brings back a good memory. Yeah. Or for example, we could say it brings back a lot of memories. So for example, I could say, I opened some of my old textbooks that I preserved from school. Reading them brings back a lot of good memories. So we often say this, bring back some memories, or brings back a lot of memories. That's a great way, this idea in conversational English. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Before we finish, we're going to practice with some of the vocabulary in our lesson. Okay, so let's take a look at the vocabulary. Everyone can choose a word and make a sentence for me, okay? I'll start with you, Jonathan. You can make a sentence with any vocabulary word you like. Please wait a moment while I find. There we go. And you can choose anything you like, Jonathan.
Okay. The wedding date is for everyone to be for everyone to be memorable.
Okay, so it should be memorable for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Yeah, the weddings usually are pretty memorable for everyone. Thank you, sir. And we might do a scrapbook about a wedding, and that will make everything more memorable. Luke, you're next. Sure.
Going to Rome is proud.
Very crowded, right?
Very crowded.
On the holidays, exactly. So if you want to go to the Great Wall, maybe go away from the holidays. That might be a good idea. Thank you, sir. And Xiao Hai, you can make a sentence with any vocabulary word.
Accentuate. accentuate.
Right?
Today he last. He is late. He is late, but he accentuate things why he's late because they pass bad in way.
Okay. So she accentuated the reason why she was late, right?
Yeah, why he's very late.
Okay.
The pass
And
bad
maybe,
in way.
right. And maybe she exaggerated as well, right? All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Very good sentences with the vocabulary, right? Very good sentences today. Does anyone have any questions before I jump into the next session? No questions?
No question?
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jonathan, Luke, and Xiaohai. Very nice to meet with all of you today. Great conversation practice about this topic. I
Thank you,
left a lot
Lance.
of notes for you. Yeah, and I made some changes in your sentences. I made some changes to correct or make everything better. So if you
Yeah.
have a chance, please review the notes. I think you'll find the notes helpful. Very welcome. Welcome back anytime, everyone. Have a great day. See you.
Thank you a
Bye.
lot.
Have a good day.